Hi there, I'm Peter Sidwell. Welcome to Simply Good Food TV's kitchen. I'm here with Graham Campbell. He has driven down from Dundee.
The distance?
7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
7 o'clock this morning. Got here at lunchtime. So he's had a good old drive. We gave him a cup of tea straight away, and then he has come to cook some of his fantastic dishes from his restaurant, and he's been telling me little bits and bobs while he's been getting all his prep ready, and I can't wait for you to see his food, and I can't wait to see your whole approach to food.
Yeah.
Seems really interesting. So
It's a bit different.
take it away. What are we cooking?
So we've got some oxtail.
Right.
I've got some raw stuff. I've also got stuff already obviously cooked off without much time.
So this is the raw oxtail
Yeah,
here.
raw oxtail.
Yeah. And then you're going to show us how you cook it.
How I cook it, and we're going to use Douglas fir.
Bit
Which
chewy, yeah?
I love it. I love it. Just the smell of grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Just brilliant.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from actually. Wow.
But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So we've got that.
Very citrusy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Clean.
So it goes really well with the oxtail, also game. It goes really well with game as well.
Right.
So we're just going to basically braise the oxtail in the Douglas
Okay.
fir. A bit of stock. That's
Right.
kind of it.
Okay.
A bit of celeriac, a bit of wild garlic,
Yeah.
which I've a picture today.
You've done well to get well
I know,
garlic this
I know.
early. I've been
I know,
looking
it's
for it
good.
when I've been out with the kids. I love it. Love it.
Yeah,
It's one of
it's
my
great.
favourite wild. So is wild food something that you're quite interested in?
Yeah, really
Okay.
enjoy it. Gone out into the woods in the morning before I go to
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
and then bring this stuff back, especially mushroom season. Mushroom season's just amazing. I
You're a
love it.
braver man than
love
I,
it.
because
Love it.
I always veer away from it, and I think, oh God, I'd love to pick that, but I never quite know whether to do it or not.
But as long as you know what you're looking for, then it's
Have you
fine.
made any howlers?
No, not
You've never poisoned yourself?
No.
Touch wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, let's do some cooking, shall
So,
we?
right, so oxtail, just pan,
Okay.
small bit of oil, and we're just going to seal it off.
Right.
Really simple.
You're not seasoning that?
No, not
No?
yet. Not
Okay.
yet. I don't like to season my food at the start.
Right.
I like because you can make it over season it by.
Yeah.
Some people like to season a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just like to do it all at the end
Okay. Right.
because I just want the natural flavours of that to work, and then the salt at the end just to enhance it.
Okay.
No.
So has your style of cooking evolved over the years, and this is your time, you're part owner of a restaurant, so this is your time to do exactly what you want to do?
Yeah, I mean it is, but it has been ever since I became a head chef. I left everything that I knew, and then I started reading books and getting into new things and,
Yeah.
and new ideas. And then I started going into foraging. I mean, I've been foraging nearly 10 years now.
Right.
But what I know is only a small part of what I could know, because there's that much stuff. But
Are you busy working?
yeah, yeah. But I also find that some people use it just for the sake of using it.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
I use it to the dish that
The
that
benefit
suit-
of the dish.
Not
Well,
just-
we had this conversation earlier that a lot of chefs are now into molecular gastronomy,
Yeah.
Heston Blumenthal, that kind of Il Bulli style sort of food, but they tend to do it for the sake of doing it instead of doing it because that's going to make that taste that way or even more amazing or this, that and the other. And I think, the molecular gastronomy is fascinating, and I think it's really, really interesting when it benefits
Yeah,
a
when
dish.
it- when
And I know
it
we
works,
were
when it
chewing the
works.
fat a bit, weren't we, about it before, and I think your approach is right, that it's going to make it better, not because you can add it.
Yeah, no. There you go, more heat in this pan.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
It's always like first kitchen, first time you're in a kitchen. It's a bit foreign for any chef, but it's hard because you're so used to your own
Yeah, you get used
place. Things are in its own plate. I mean, this is my little studio kitchen here, so I know exactly what's going on.
to it, and I'm a bit lost.
Yeah, well, that's the front one. Do you want the back one on hot
Yeah,
as well?
just a wee bit, please. So that's the mash as well that we've got on.
So tell me about, because I'm intrigued about this mashed potato.
So-
and the minute he told me what he's done and why he's done it, I got it in an instant. But I am intrigued, and I'm going to try it.
We've got lapsang. We're going a bit later now. So what I've done is I've cooked it in lapsang tea.
Okay. So what's in there?
Then there's milk, cream, and the tea infused potatoes.
And have you cooked the potatoes in
the tea,
in water?
in the water.
So potatoes, lapsang tea, and water. Any salt or not?
And just a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt, and you cooked it. And this tea's really smoky, isn't it?
Yeah, really smoky.
It is.
So it's going
Really
to complement the
smoky.
oxtail as well.
And I get that because I know I've made smoked butter mashed potato and it's incredible, really, really nice. So that's a really good way to do that kind of smoky mash, isn't it?
It's good. And also as well, see if you're doing like smoked fish.
Yeah.
So smoke it with the laps and through the smoke gun rather than using wood chips.
Right. How would somebody smoke at home using that?
Well, you can buy them smoke guns. You know, those are like £100.
Yeah.
Use that. You could maybe just do a tray, bottom of the tray. Yeah. Get it on the heat. Get the smoke going.
Could they do it on a barbecue?
You could do, yeah.
Really low heat and just get a little bit of tea and some wood chippings, something like that. Just
whatever you want to use, hickory or the Jack Daniels and stuff.
No, and so what? You cook the potatoes until tender, and then you put them in the milk and cream.
Yeah, equal parts milk and cream.
So there's quite a bit in there of milk, isn't there?
But you think that
and cream.
Once you start, we're going to blend it up.
Yeah.
So once you blend it up, the potatoes are also going to go really thick.
So is it going to be like a puree?
Yeah. Well, not like just slightly off a puree because we're going to actually put it into one of these bags.
Okay. You like your toys, don't you?
I do.
You like your toys. I thought I was bad.
So we're going to go in the ISI gun, the siphon gun. Gas it up.
Okay.
And it's just going to give the mash a completely different texture.
I'm looking forward to it.
So it's almost like whipped cream, which I done on when I was on Great British Menu the whole afternoon tea. It was
okay. So how was your experience on British Menu? Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
How did you get on?
I came second in the Scottish Heat for Jack.
Right. Okay.
Everybody knows Jack.
Yeah.
Jack Dean. So yeah.
Are you going to give it another go if you get the opportunity?
Yeah, if you want it back, no problem. But it's a lot different to working in a kitchen. It's stop and start and stop.
And you're against another chef.
Yeah, well,
other chefs in there.
There are two chefs.
Must be interesting.
And then you're against obviously the whole of UK if you get through, you know.
Yeah.
So right, so we're going to. These are just about ready to get the Douglas fur in.
So just getting a good bit of colour on this.
Yeah, it's a bit caramelised.
If they were doing this at home, could they maybe use this in a slow cooker?
Oh,
get loads of colour on it,
bung
it in and leave it.
Go to work, come back in it.
So you're going to put the Douglas fir in?
Yep. So Douglas fir.
And what else goes in?
A bit of stock.
Right.
A bit of water.
Okay, so they could do that all in the slow cooker?
Yeah, stick it in there, let it go, and just let that cook. So stick it in, so get some water.
Yeah, I'll get that for you.
Some water. I've got a bit of stock here, which is actually once it's all cooked down, we actually make a sauce
from the cooking liquor,
which is here.
Yeah.
So we're just going to cover it with a bit of water. Usually at work we would do this, but we would do maybe 5 or 10 kilo at a time.
Is it a good seller?
Oh, fantastic. Use it for lunch, so it's ideal. We would do 10 kilo, we would do it overnight, so we go home, leave it at 120 degrees.
So exactly how we would do it at home in a slow cooker, you would do it the same way, but in the oven, in big trays.
So usually tin foil on that, on a lid, bung it in the oven.
Into the oven. Great. Away it goes.
Just stick that in there.
Yeah, just chuck it in.
Got one we prepare there. Let's talk about this mash.
Yeah.
So mash, we got this blender.
You manage? You okay?
Lift that out. So it's not.
Just going to check the bottom is. Yeah.
Just don't want it everywhere. That would be good.
Don't want you to think I've stitched you up, right?
So mash is cooked.
Yeah.
Milk, cream, equal parts. I mean, if it was 100 gram mash, you're probably talking 150 milk, 150 cream.
Right, okay.
Warm it back up, and we're just going to blend this up.
The whole thing, the liquid and everything.
The whole lot. Firstly, once that mash, the starch starts coming out of the mash.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
I might not cook that much anymore, but I've still got heat-proof hands.
Don't forget, do you? You good to go? Don't want to.
I hope.
I'm just going to hope so.
Fingers crossed.
So I'm just going to blitz this up.
Okay. That's it.
So see how it's gone really smooth. I'm just going to give it a bit of salt.
It's like, it's really smoky, isn't it? Yeah.
A bit of salt, so season it up, make sure.
So it's almost like really thick soup, isn't it?
Yeah, in a way. Like a velouté almost.
Yeah. So would you, if you were doing this in service, you would have this in a canister,
in the water bath ready to go.
kept warm. Yeah.
So that's it. So here we go. We've got some mash. We're just getting rid of this.
Yeah. You want me to take it?
Yeah, that'd be superb.
No.
So back to the gun. ISI gun.
Okay.
So just check yourself. You've got a bit of seasoning. Make sure that's right.
How did you create this dish? Is it just a collective of things that you've experienced over the years, or is it something you sit and play with?
It's like it excites me doing different things.
Yeah.
You know. So you can have mash and a nice mash with some butter, and it's in a piping bag and eat.
Yeah.
But this changes the whole concept of it.
Right.
From something that's really simple and tasty.
Yeah, yeah.
To
It's quite humble ingredients, isn't it? Really.
But on a new level.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to try that.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Just in the gun.
I'd love to. See, this is why I love this job, because like, as a chef, I've been cooking 25 years, and I've now got an opportunity where I get to sort of meet lots of other chefs and bring them into the kitchen, and they get to share what they're doing. So it's really, I'm really lucky.
It's different, eh?
Yeah, but it makes sense.
But it's going to go even different once it's in here.
Yeah, because it's quite starchy now, isn't it?
So it's really thick.
Yeah. And I remember I did a chef's competition once, and I got caned for just blending up my parsnips like that.
Right.
And they were like, yeah, you didn't do that right. I was only like 19 at the time. And I've never put them in a blender ever since.
Right.
I've always used ricers and stuff like that. But now, that's like what I did. But now you're going to add the gas. I'm guessing this is going to change completely.
So it goes almost like whipped cream.
Yeah.
So, lead on. A couple of bulbs in the pocket here. So, this should all CO2 bulb.
Yeah, yeah.
But always two. We always use two.
Right.
Just.
And is that just through trial and error?
No, that's just what they recommend. It doesn't shoot everywhere. That was close.
That was close.
That was close. We nearly had a
That was close. We're nearly on a take two then.
So, nicely gassed up.
There's a reason why you turn that upside down?
Gets the gas to go right the way through
Right,
it.
okay.
Give it a good shake, and that's that ready to go. So that's it. So you can keep it warm, ready to go.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah. You can,
and you can keep those warm, can you?
Yeah, we keep warm in the water bath.
Yeah.
So either that or we've got like a trophy at the back. You know, just a pot of water.
Yeah.
Just keep them warm throughout service after service. It gets chucked in the bin.
Start again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we need my water, which is over there.
Okay.
Grab that.
Full whack?
Yeah, please. Please.
There you go.
So,
Okay.
we've got
some celeriac.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love celeriac.
Yeah, me too.
Just the smell and the texture. I mean, what is it called? The ugly one as well.
It's not pretty.
No, that's
but
not.
it tastes
But
good.
it's tasty.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
tasty.
Let me just wipe this plate for you. It's a beautiful plate, this one.
Yeah, so I'm just going to plate up on the back here.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So, oxtail in the oven, cooking,
Yeah.
cooking 10, 12
So,
hours.
so you've how long was that was in overnight?
Yeah, so about 10 to 12 hours.
So that anybody at home slow cooker it, and then you pick all the meat from the bones.
All the meat, then take the stock,
Reduce the
splash the
stock
stock, reduce it down. So you're going to make a sauce and then you're going to put some back in there
to help it, and then you just roll it up in clean film,
that Valentine.
and then okay.
Cool. And that's it. So I've said I've got someone else ready to go.
Yeah.
Celeriac, we'll just cut 2 triangles.
So how have you prepared the celeriac?
Just peel it, cut
Okay.
it, and then blanch it.
Oh right.
Really
Okay.
simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to slightly fondant it.
Yeah.
So colour one side. So as you're colouring that,
Yeah.
when you're doing it, you colour that as well. Stick it in the oven.
Great. Okay.
So we get a wee pan.
Sounds good.
We've got the wild garlic.
Yeah.
So cracking stuff. Pick some here. I've actually got a wee flower as well, which is not
Beautiful,
really
aren't
seen
they?
at this time of
No,
year.
you don't know.
So we got that for
early
the wee
doors.
garnish.
I'm impressed.
So wild garlic puree, real simple. Water, bit of salt, bring it to the boil. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just cook this for 30 seconds.
So a bit like spinach.
Yeah.
Treat it the same.
Yeah, 30 seconds in, boil it out, cool it down.
Great.
If you get a little wee tub or something, we can put that in.
A tub of.
Just put the garlic in to cool it down a bit of cold water.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I can do that.
Put that there out of make loads of noise.
Is that enough?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So, water's just coming up to the boil.
Yep.
I'm just going to stick this in.
Wild garlic's, it's kind of entry level, isn't it, for foragers, and
brilliant though.
it's lovely, isn't it? Easy to find.
Smell it before you see it.
Yeah.
So
my Labrador, as a kid, I grew up remembering my Labrador would find it. You'd know that Labradors found wild garlic because that she'd come back absolutely stinking of the stuff.
Yeah, good.
It's lovely.
So I say just 30 seconds, nice and simple. What have we got here? Can we use this?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Lift it up. So, all we're doing is just, same as you would blanch your herbs, basil, all that, you just want to release everything so when we blitz it to a puree, it's going to take all that albumin out of it, so it just breaks it all down.
Right, okay.
Easy to puree, and also it doesn't make it so harsh.
Right, yeah.
See, I don't use garlic in basically any of my cooking.
Why not?
I just find it taints everything.
Right,
Why do you want everything to taste like garlic? It's like you got.
Sound like my father-in-law.
It's like people that put
He'd love you. He's always having to go at me for garlic and rosemary.
It's like they'll make soups and they've got to put carrot, onion, celery. Why?
Okay.
I mean, if you're making butternut squash raluti, well, actually we make I like the curry butternut squash raluti. It's just butternut squash, cream, milk, bit of curry powder.
Yeah.
That's it. So keep it real simple. So that's it.
Okay.
Really,
I'll take that for you. Pop down there.
Perfect. We're just going to cool that down a little bit. And then we're going to get the other blender. That's it. Quite to the minute. This is obviously the upside down one.
Yeah.
Obviously a smaller.
It's a little coffee grinder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a wee spice grinder.
Yeah.
We're just going to take this.
So presumably you've got to make sure you get a lot of, or squeeze all the water out, yeah?
Maybe not all. And also, I'm going to stick a little bit of xanthan gum in it.
Right.
So xanthan gum we use it to help to stabilise our purees.
Okay.
So
xanthan gum's quite easily available now.
Yeah, you can get me, I think Tesco sell it.
Yeah.
So it's everywhere. So I've just got a wee thing. I'm just going to stick a wee.
I think a lot of people sort of gluten free and things like that using it, which is why it's become more mainstream, hasn't it?
So it's also it's good as well.
So that's it. You just pop it in.
That's it. Bit of water.
Right.
I'm going to have to go and steal.
Yeah, I'll get some.
Bit of that water.
Cold water or hot?
Can you take it out of the pot that we blanched the garlic in?
Yeah.
A wee bit over there. That'd be superb. So we're just going to take a little touch back. So obviously you've got the flavour from the garlic in the water.
Yeah.
Right on.
And if you were making purees, say if you were making a raspberry puree, you'd do this similar way?
Raspberry
gum?
Yeah, I put that in at the end though.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put it in at the start, whereas this, you want this to start breaking down but pulled together, which obviously xanthan gum will hold it together. Whereas raspberries, you want to cook them out as they're cooked out, then blend up, and then add the xanthan. So let's use
Does the xanthan gum thicken it?
Yeah. You might need to add a touch more, but we'll just let that go.
Is this the kind of thing that you have to make every day in the restaurant?
No,
or will it hold?
We make them every 2 to 3 days.
Right.
So it's a bit different in our restaurant. See how that's gone?
Yeah.
So it's almost instantly. So that's just water and wild garlic.
Yeah. Is it important not to have any fat in there, any oils or anything like that? Or?
I mean, you can use oil when we've done emulsions with xanthan gum. You start off with this, and then you just pour your oil in on top.
Yeah. So if you were doing it in this,
one of them,
you could,
Well, it's just we just want the wild garlic.
Yeah.
So that's just blended up. Normally we would pass it. I don't think that would be pass a wee strain. Fine tune or something.
Look.
If not, it's cool. But usually we would pass.
Well, I'm not sure where it is.
Right, we'll have passed it.
Yeah.
So that's passed. Ready to go.
Okay, so on hob for whack.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. So watercress, which we'll season up in a minute.
Yeah.
Just a bit of salt. I say I don't really use pepper because I find pepper more a spice rather than a seasoning. Right. So why would you want I don't want this to taste spicy. I want it to taste the obviously the.
And do you not use pepper in anything, or do you?
Pepper sauce.
Right, okay, fair enough.
That's it.
Right.
But yeah.
And where did you pick that up? Is that a decision that you've made yourself, or have you?
Something that
is it an influence?
It's been drummed into me.
Has it?
From coming up from
Who?
Through. It's actually I worked at Paul Heathcote's.
Okay.
Right. My head chef there.
And is that come down from Paul Heathcote?
No, it was a guy called James
Right.
Miller. So he was head chef. He left there and went to the Ritz, so he was quite a good chef. So
there's more and more chefs these days that are kind of steering away from the traditional seasonings.
Yeah, I just think why do you have to put salt and pepper? Put salt, yeah, because obviously salt it enhances the natural flavours, whereas pepper just makes everything spicy.
Yeah, fair enough.
But everybody's each to their own.
Yeah.
So obviously we've made the Ballantine, so that's all picked down.
Yeah.
Ballantined it up, cooled it down, and then we'll just seal this
with the clean film on.
Yes, cling film on, because what we want to do, we want to keep it together.
Yeah. So that clean film will shrink, won't it, as it cooks?
Yeah. I'll show you.
Yeah.
We've got some in there, and then we're just going to fondant these up. Not supposed to get any butter.
Yeah.
That'd be superb. So, salt on these. I'll see where that's finished it. All that stage. So a wee touch of butter.
Are you a salted butter man or an unsalted butter man?
Unsalted butter.
Are you?
Yeah. Unsalted.
Controversial.
Why do you use salted butter?
Salted butter to me, always salted. So there you go.
We make butter at the restaurant as well.
Do you?
So we'd whip up the butter and then we'd flavour it with we do marrow fat, bit of tarragon maybe, chives, and then also we put your normal way we put a bit of smoked Maldon salt on.
Yeah.
Rather than seasoning. Some people don't like a lot of salt. When we get people coming to the restaurant, there's a lot more dietary requirements. And everybody's gluten free and
everyone has everything these days. Never mind.
But so it is.
So you just get a little bit of colour on those.
Yeah, just real simple.
Okay.
So we'll colour this up as well.
Yeah.
Each side cut that, and then that will go in the oven with them. Just take that off there. Don't worry about it.
Pop it down. I'll take it.
I'm not used to this. I'm used to doing it all myself.
Doing it all yourself, aren't you?
So what we got?
You need your pan back?
No. I'm pretty much ready to plate up in a minute.
Brilliant. I'm hungry.
Cool. So, then here, here's the one I prepared earlier.
So let's, hopefully Kate's going to crop into on this so that we can actually see. So it is just really soft. Yeah. Lovely. Cheap as well, isn't it, Mara?
Oh yeah.
Oxford, isn't it?
I think it's a bit more expensive than it used to.
Because you lot keep bloody using it.
Yeah, I know. So we've got that. And just
The more people, it's like a bit ox cheek. It's like cheap as chips, but the more people use it, the more expensive it's going to get. There ain't a lot left that's cheap on account.
Heek. Heek's one of them.
Yeah.
Heek's nothing in there now. Everybody's using it.
Well, I personally prefer hake to cod and things like that. I just think it's got more. It's just a bit creamier and a bit. I don't know. Anyway.
I'm a halibut man. I like my halibut.
Oh, you're an expensive date, you aren't you? Eh?
So all I got to do here.
Yeah.
Pair of scissors, and we'll just cut this off.
Do you So you told me earlier you're from Oban originally.
Yep.
So seafood, big influence. Or no?
It isn't. I mean, I like all food, but I like food to talk for itself.
Yeah.
You know.
Fish is incredible from Oban, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the whole of Scotland it's good. You know?
Yeah.
It's the whole. It's exported all over the world.
Yeah.
But there is some stuff that I do like and I don't like. You know?
Yeah.
It's like I don't like langoustines.
Do you not?
I just find them an absolute waste of time.
Right.
Especially the price of them. You go buy in a restaurant, you're talking £12 for two langoustines.
Yeah.
And you're only getting a wee tail.
Yeah.
What's the point? Go and have some nice scallops.
Yeah. Well, scallops. Very beautiful. Love scallops.
They're the bro. Scallops or scallops?
I'm a scallop.
Scallops.
Are you?
Yeah.
Scallops? Yeah, I'm a scallop. Yeah, scallops. I'm from Yorkshire originally. Well, I was brought up in Yorkshire.
Right.
So it's a bit like scones and scones and all that sort of stuff, isn't it?
So we've got this obviously both past it.
Yeah.
So we're just going to put a small amount on the plate. Okay. Also, out with the celeriac. Milk, cream, celeriac.
So like a celeriac puree, yeah?
Yeah, a little puree. Fondants. If I clear it up away from us now. A couple of fondants. Just starting to build it all together.
And do you plate every dish the same in the restaurant? Or does it change kind of slightly?
I get bored really easily.
Yeah, no, I can imagine.
So it's
nice to sort of...
It's like, oh yeah, that's brilliant, and then we'll take a photo of it.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes later I've changed it. But
I don't think it's not bloody McDonald's, is it?
No.
It's your food, it's what you do, isn't it? I think you should be allowed to make it.
So what I'm doing here, I'm just going to put this in the stock.
So that is the reduced stock from the
stock.
cooking juices of the oxtail originally?
Yeah.
Right, with you.
So you can smell that. It's Douglas fir.
I'm going to like this.
So let's put that on there. So you get a wee bit of wild garlic, not too much, because even if you taste that, a little bit of wild garlic, it's strong in its own right, but not too strong.
It's nice.
And then we've got the mash, which is hopefully going to work.
No pressure.
So just give it a little shake. We'll get there. Dribbling everywhere. So. It's just changed. And then we've got the sauce. Let me just get that.
It's quite viscous, isn't it now?
Yeah.
And quite aerated.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm liking it, look at that.
Bit of sauce. And also, right here, I've made, this is a potato crumb.
Right. So another texture.
Another texture, yeah. Potatoes, water, blitz them up. We use chipping potatoes though.
Okay.
So it's chipping potatoes. It's basically like small chips.
Right. Can I try?
Yeah. Just oil, blitz up. You can put celeriac through it, parsley root through it, do half and half. So it's just.
Do you know what it's like? You know when you've got a bag of crisps at the bottom
Bit
with
of
all the crumbs? It's the best bit, isn't it?
I'm just going to stick this on here. So it gives it a wee crunch.
Yeah. So yeah, I can imagine you could flavour those with all kinds of things, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely anything you want.
So the raw potato,
raw.
and you blend it in the food processor with water, so that you get little tiny pieces.
Yeah, and then you take that, put it in a really, really fine strainer.
Yeah.
And then wash it with water.
Okay, so what you're trying to do is just wash all the starch away, so you just end up with tiny little bits of, and then you deep fry those.
Deep fry 190 degrees, just keep whisking it.
And that's something presumably you can make and keep in an airtight container for a little while?
Yeah, it'll last 3-4 days, no problem. Also, we're just going to dress it with a bit of wild garlic, with a bit of rapeseed oil. So just a wee bit on here, just to finish it off. And also that wee flour. So just keeping it real simple.
It's quite of its place, isn't it?
Yeah, let the flavours talk.
I know this, very nice. So that is, it's an oxtail.
Yep.
Cooked in Douglas fir.
Yep.
With a lapsang
Souchong
mash, celeriac, and wild garlic. Yeah, I did well to remember all that. Going to take a picture because this is the reality of what we do. This is lovely. And I'm totally looking forward to trying this. Right. Got one. Right.
When you go.
Okay. Thank you. Looking forward to this. Don't know which end to try first.
Dig in, I suppose.
Yeah.
Dig in. So you see the meat just kind of floats
Yeah,
away.
it's lovely, isn't it? It's kind of like all the hassle of oxtail is being done for you, isn't it?
And all the flavours just kind of married together.
I like that mash. I could eat that.
It's a bit different. We do get customers saying, "Can you send me out
an extra portion, a cup of mash?"
Yeah.
That is lovely. Look, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Tell us where your restaurant is.
So it's a Castle Hill restaurant in Dundee. Just down the front, nice wee 32-seater restaurant.
Right.
Fine dining, but it's not It's not deep fine dining, it's more casual fine dining. So I mean, if somebody come in a pair of shorts, I'd feed them. It's no problem.
Their money's as good as anyone's, isn't it?
That's it. It's all about the food. That's all about the food.
Brilliant. Right, Graham, thank you very much for coming in. I've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed talking to you and really interested. Food tastes amazing. Love your approach to food. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Right.